Hey guys. So I gotta do a little voiceover for this. So I disconnected and woke up to this guy poking me with his little spear. And I tried to do a little edit to it with the music. You editors out there are insane. I only had enough energy to do one of these quick cuts. And it wasn't even that good. This part's sick though. Bastard. This next guy, he has a lot of kills, like 20,000 or something. I remember trying to kill him a couple times and having to reset. This was the final time that I was finally able to get him. Healers are just hard to kill. But luckily he wasn't really paying attention to me. A little too confident. Now, I was in the open world trying to get back to the portal. And I knew these guys were here, but I didn't know there was this many of them. And I was like, yeah, they're not going to pay attention to me. Just a little guy on a warthog, on a dire boar. And they're like, oh, there's a guy on a dire boar, let's get him. Run, bitch, run! And I make it. I think they try to follow me here, but I was able to mount and I was home free. Good thing that portal was so close. See ya, boys. 1.86 mil? Holy. I met this person on the roads and decided to team up with them when this Longbow decided to attack us. Now, I was playing pretty aggressive here because I was like, we have a great nature player. I should not die. So it's like, let's just continue with this. And he kept trying to kill us. That was a really good fight. He stands right beside me here, and that's a big mistake. She was very close to dying now. The Longbow did play pretty well, but it's just a really hard fight between a dagger and a great nature staff. This guy, I tried to be friends with him at first, but he just wanted to fight. And Battleaxes are very scary to fight, especially if they're the same IP or higher IP than you, which he was. I was like, okay, I want to test this out. I took like a 2 or 3 year break from Albion, so this is a lot of older footage and I'm pretty rusty in it. So I do make a lot of mistakes, but I like to look back and learn from it. That wasn't a terrible trade there. Luckily for me, he's not the best at dodging these mobs. I spend a lot of times in the roads, so I can dodge those mobs pretty well. Now, His invisibility and undead cape save him a lot in this fight. Invisibility pots are underrated. They can really turn a fight. I don't know why he was so scared of this Hellion smoke bomb, but that probably saved me there. Gave me enough time to get my E back up. He would have died if he stayed there. And there we go, his undead cape procs. I used my invisibility pot too early because I still had a bleed stack, and so it reveals me. So I thought I was dead here, but he dashes away instead of sticking. He doesn't realize that I don't have any energy here, so I think he was playing too scared. And here he almost gets me. But again, he's playing so scared. Turn it off. And it gives me enough space to mount up. Woo. Took off some tail hairs. Oh yeah, he OC'd here. So he was much stronger than me, item power wise. But I think by this point he actually... I think his OC was over. And he must have lost an item piece or something, because his health is much lower. Wow, he's still dangerous. Doing a little ring around the rosy. I keep missing my W's. My shadow edge just never hits in this fight. Okay, I'm glad that he misses his E there both times, so I know I have a window to kill him. But again, I missed my shadow edge. And his undead cape saves him here. I was sure I was dead, but he kept running. And then he's like, wait a second, I can probably kill him. So he comes back. And I was like, oh man, if he hits me with one E, I'm dead. So I run. And I try to mount up here. Then I don't realize he takes a lot of damage from those mobs. And all I had to do there was hit him with a shadow edge, but I was missing them all, so... No! Like that! How do I miss so many? Then he comes back for some reason on his mount. I think he thought he could bait me with a health pot, and I finally hit a shadow edge. The bleed stacks are gone, so I know I can win this. When he dashes into me, that was a big mistake. Good fight, though. This guy. This was my introduction to the new meta in the Mists. People fly around on these low health owls, and they get dismounted near you. However, this guy didn't need to do that. I do think there was a few ways I could have survived this. I tried to do the combo, my RED, but he's able to get his chest piece ability off, and so that stuns me whenever I auto him. And he had assassin shoes, so he could just stick on me. I totally survived there, by the way. I had to finish off that mob for the fame, but I knew I was getting ganked by a group here. I just didn't know how many there were. Yeah, this is where it's starting to look a little deep for me. Another one shows up, so I'm like, okay, I gotta run the other way. At this point, I'm like, I think I can escape. I got enough space. My mount's about to come up, but then that guy shows up. Really good timing from this gank group. A lot of people in videos tell me I should fight back, so this is me fighting back. I totally killed them all, and I survived. Thank you for that advice. This guy, Lucius Hellside, he was pretty cool. Very interesting fella. He watched me get ganked by these boys. We had, I had tried to gank him earlier, and he got up on his horse, and I was gonna show him how to fight that little boss. He was just interested to see, but I survived. What was that thing, by the way?